We back, y'all. And today, we got to see, man, if Julio Foolio killers gonna get the death penalty or is they gonna get life? Because those the only two things that can happen to them. Now, that's a bad situation still, though. You know what I'm saying? Life in prison or death. So the jury has reached a verdict, and we finna go ahead and check it out.
Defendant Isaiah Chance, verdict form, penalty phase. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Isaiah Chance committed the homicide in a cold, calculated, and premeditated manner without any pretense of moral or legal justification. Yes. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Isaiah Chance was a criminal gang member at the time of the homicide. Yes. We, the jury, have unanimously found the state proved one or more aggravating factors. Each of us has considered whether one or more mitigating circumstances exist. Each of us has weighed whether the proven aggravating factors are sufficient and whether the proven aggravating factors outweigh any proven mitigating circumstances. We have further considered whether Isaiah Chance should be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole or death. We, the jury, finds Isaiah Chance should be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Isaiah Chance, y'all, Mr. Gutter Zay. So he got life in prison without the possibility of parole. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Alicia was the smartest one out of all of them. You know, she got manslaughter. They say she looking at about a 7 to 15. You know, the baby was on a hint too in her stomach. Nobody locked the baby up. You feel me? So that little menace is going to be the next one to terrorize Jacksonville. As we seen, Davion them uncle come up there. Him and his brother, they in there for murders. They terrorized Jacksonville. Didn't they terrorize Jacksonville? So Gutter Zay, baby, he going to be the next one. He or she, cause I don't know, it's a baby bop, you feel me? They gonna have to be the next one to carry the torch to continue to terrorize Jacksonville because he ain't never coming home. Let's keep it going.
Dated this 15th day of May, 2026 in Hillsborough County, Florida.
And Isaiah behind this guy with the brown suit. I don't know why he blocking him so the camera can't get a good shot at him because your man with the bald spot in the middle of his head and a brown suit on is blocking Isaiah.
Miss C.S., foreperson of the jury.
His lawyer looking all sad like he ain't know what was going to happen.
Defendant Sean Gathright, verdict form, penalty phase. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Sean Gathright committed the homicide in a cold, calculated, and premeditated manner without any pretense of moral or legal justification. Yes. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Sean Gathright created a great risk of death to many persons. Yes. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Sean Gathright was contemporaneously convicted of a felony involving the use of violence to another person. Yes. We, the jury, have unanimously found the state proved one or more aggravating factors. Each of us has considered whether one or more of the mitigating circumstances exist. Each of us has weighed whether the proven aggravating factors are sufficient and whether the proven aggravating factors outweigh any proven mitigating circumstances. We have further considered whether Sean Gathright should be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole or death. We, the jury, find Sean Gathright should be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
He got that life in prison without that possibility of parole.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
I wouldn't have took that. But on the bright side, I don't know how them jails and Florida prisons work, but hopefully you could get a PlayStation or something in there. You gonna have a whole lot of time to play Fortnite now, what you should have been doing anyway. But the warden that was sitting up there said he needed you because you was young and he need that sweat equity out of you. Basically, he want to make you a slave already. Like, yeah, we going to put him to work because he young and he can do it. We need that sweat equity up out of him. So, yeah, man, get him a PlayStation or something down that bad. I don't know how it works, but if he can get one of those and play Fortnite, I mean, he should be good, man. He'll feel right at home. He was the champion. That's what he should have been doing instead of out there trying to slide for a game that wouldn't even let him in. And you shot Julio Foolio in the foot, and they still wouldn't let you in the game. Crazy.
Dated this 15th day of May, 2026 in Hillsborough County, Florida. CS for person of the jury. Defendant Rashad Murphy. Verdict form, penalty phase. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Rashad Murphy committed the homicide in a cold, calculated, and premeditated manner without any...
Is the cameraman drunk or something? Why he not got the camera on Rashad? What is he doing?
...pretense of moral or legal justification. Yes. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Rashad Murphy created a great risk of death to many persons. Yes. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Rashad Murphy was contemporaneously convicted of a felony involving the use of violence to another person. Yes. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Rashad Murphy was a criminal gang member at the time of the homicide. Yes. We, the jury, have unanimously found the state proved one or more of the aggravating factors. Each of us has considered whether one or more mitigating circumstances exist. Each of us has weighed whether the proven aggravating factors are sufficient and whether the proven aggravating factors outweigh any proven mitigating circumstances. We have further considered whether Rashad Murphy should be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole or death. We, the jury, find Rashad Murphy should be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
Now, in Rashad Murphy case, Mr. My thirst is quenched and all that. You get to go spend some time with Unc and Pops. Now, the worst part about this situation is that I think Unc will be home in a minute. I don't know how much time Pops got or whatever like that. But you get to go in there and chill with them. And they get to look at you and tell you, like, you not never going home, but we is. Like, yeah, them niggas took please. Yeah, they weren't trying to get that option of life or, death or whatever. They weren't trying to do all that. So Unc will be home, Pops will be home, man. You go in there, kick it with him. Kick it with them, you should feel right at home. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is, man. You win some, you lose some. Y'all lost on this one.
Dated this 15th day of May, 2026 in Hillsborough County, Florida. CS for person of the jury. Defendant Davion Murphy. Jury verdict form, penalty.
They still got this man with a big suit on. It's crazy.
Phase. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Davion Murphy committed the homicide in a cold, calculated, and premeditated manner without any pretense of moral or legal justification. Yes. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Davion Murphy created a great risk of death to many persons. Yes. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Davion Murphy was contemporaneously convicted of a felony involving the use of violence to another person. Yes. We, the jury, unanimously find the state proved beyond a reasonable doubt that Davion Murphy was a criminal gang member at the time of the homicide. Yes. We, the jury, have unanimously found the state proved one or more aggravating factors. Each of us has considered whether one or more of the mitigating circumstances exist. Each of us has weighed whether the proven aggravating factors are sufficient and whether the proven aggravating factors outweigh any proven mitigating circumstances. We have further considered whether Davion Murphy should be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole or death. We, the jury, find Davion Murphy should be sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Hey man, you know, y'all lost on this one, man. Like I say, you win some, you lose some. Y'all lost on this one, but like I say, Unc in there, Pops in there, y'all get to spend a little time with them. Apparently, y'all ain't had that much time with them growing up. Now you get to go in there and spend some time with them. They gonna talk to y'all, but they getting out. They'll be home. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to go in there and sit. But you know, you been laughing and showing no emotion, and then you got mad at Rashad after you looked at the evidence. The reason why he was going off on Rashad because Rashad had did something on his phone that he didn't know about, and that was part of the evidence. He made a post or something. He did something stupid that he shouldn't have did. So I guess Davion didn't know that. So when Davion found that out, he started going off on Rashad in the courtroom. But what have we learned from all this? Nobody won. Julio Foolio still dead. You know, I don't know what Young Ganae's gonna rap about now because the feds looking to RICO him at any minute. Right here, you just lost 4 brothers to the system, hard labor, life without the possibility of parole. Kids, play Fortnite. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. It ain't even no money. It ain't even enough money in the streets worth being out there no more. The money in the streets done dried up. You'll make more money streaming. You'll make more money playing Fortnite. Put the clips on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Stream on Kick or something. Stream on Twitch or something. Do something. But it ain't really no reason to be in the streets unless you trying to get an early jail sentence or unless you trying to meet an early grave. Those are the only 2 reasons, because it ain't none left in the streets. There's none. Yeah, the money ain't the same. None. I remember at the time when we was in the streets, we was doing, dudes had money. Dudes had real money. These dudes, now y'all get an old school or something, getting it fixed up. Your car done been in the shop for about 10 years. Like, no. When we was coming up, the dudes that had money, your car went in the shop. In 6 months, it was done, fully painted, the door hinges, the trim, everything. You out, you balling, you good for the summer. These dudes there, they put an old school up, man. You don't see that car for 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no money in the streets no more, man. So this wasn't even worth it. And Young and Ace can't even rap about it because they still trying to get him a RICO for everything that done went on. So he can't even go rap about this. Even if he tried to be stupid, he'll be an idiot. Foolio dead. I seen Foolio mama celebrating, as she should, and I ain't got no problem with Foolio mama, but the fact of the matter is, you can't get your son back. So I know that pain still gonna be with her. I know she's still gonna be hurt behind that. And even if so, you probably feel or have a certain type of anger towards these guys. But at the same time, you got to come in the courtroom and look at their family cry. Look at their family hurt. Look at their family be upset. Look at their family be sad. But at least their family could still go visit them. But at the same time, they never leave in prison, man. So unless the law change and they able to get parole, but if the law stay the same, you get that sentence, it's no chance of parole. So everybody lose, man. I don't see no winners in this situation. I don't see nobody coming up. They could diss online. They could talk about each other, but I don't see no winners in this situation. Except for Alicia. Yeah, Miss Andrews.
Bop it!
The bop always gonna get less time anyway, but she the only one that really came out good. Cause she was supposed to get what Isaiah got. Because if you think about it, his role and her role was the same exact role. And she could have got that. But they hit her like with the manslaughter, plus she was pregnant at the time. They took a little time off for the baby when they was supposed to charge the baby $2 million. Y'all know me, locked the baby up. Now that baby finna be a little menace. You know what I'm saying? That baby finna tear. We gonna be back here, give us another, 10, 15 years, we gonna be sitting right back here. They gonna be like, who that little baby been causing all that trouble in Jacksonville? Oh, that's Gutter Zay, baby. Hey, yeah, Gutter Zay, the one that killed Foolio, the one that can't come home, the one that's doing that life without parole.
Hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no.
So ain't no real winners here, man. But I appreciate y'all riding with me, checking out the case or whatever. I got more videos coming. Make sure y'all check out the playlist, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, man. And please show y'all kids this, especially if you in Jacksonville. Like I said, there's no winners. It's only losers. It's not worth it, and there is no real money left in the street. So all this is being done for absolutely no reason at all. It's your boy Buddha. I'm out.